Hey, welcome back to Total Exposure Live right here on YouTube every single Thursday night, 9 p.m. with the Total Exposure family. My name is Jaisha. I am one of the event managers.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome, as Jai said, another show. My name is Ms. Chromes, and I'm one of the event managers based here in London.
And hello, I'm Wishing on Gems. I'm Total Exposure's visionary.
Hey.
Hello.
Welcome back, guys. And if you have never been with us before and you don't know what to do, hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the Total Exposure UK YouTube channel, and follow us over there on all our other social medias. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. And we also have a Spotify account because if you don't know, we have our vibe session with DJ Butch Cassidy. And every single week we put up the playlist that you would have heard right here. So if you want to hear any music that he played tonight, as well as any of the artist music, so any artists that we had perform any music that they have out or that they may have performed on the night, we also add that into the playlist. So we make sure we keep you guys running throughout the week until it is time to see us again on another Thursday. How is everyone? I don't know if you can see, I've got my roses.
I can see the roses.
It is Valentine's week. It's Valentine's week. And so I thought I would change up my background and put a few roses in there. Have you lovely ladies got anything planned for Valentine's this year?
I don't really believe in Valentine's, to be honest.
That is cool.
Not my thing.
I say it's for married people, okay?
I like that. Okay, I see where you go with that. So you believe Valentine's is for married people. What about people in relationships or long-term relationships?
Yeah, long-term relationships, because that's still cohabiting, still classed, or if it's a certain it's still classed as married.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on their relationship, innit? Because not everyone believes in Valentine's like myself. So I don't believe in that one day that you have to show the person you love is on Valentine's Day. You know, you've got your anniversary day for that. You've got other special days. You've got every day of the year. Like,
listen, loving me is a day.
No, I hear that.
Just saying.
I hear that. Well, if there's anyone out there who is either married, in a relationship, long-term relationship, single, whether you believe in Valentine's, whether you don't, whether you're going to love on yourself, let us know in the comments. Let us know what you're going to be doing this Valentine's Day.
I love that last part. Love on yourself. Yes.
Yeah, it's so true. Like, you have to do that. I was speaking to someone about it, and we were talking about Valentine's, and they were just like, just love on yourself. And I was like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run myself a nice bath with rose petals. I'm going to put some nice oils on. I'm going to dress up in my lingerie, and I am going to love on myself.
You go, girl. Yes.
Right? Model Jai says she's going to put on lingerie.
Yeah, I am.
She went there.
You know what? My girlfriend know what it's about. They know what time it is. They know how I feel about lingerie, as Wishing on Gems calls it. But we have extensive conversations about lingerie. Like, it's a thing. It's a whole thing. Ladies, my opinion, if you're not keeping it 100 with the lingerie, right? And it doesn't have to be if you're in a relationship, right? I feel like I want to feel comfortable and look good when I take off my clothes and when I have my clothes on. It's just my thing. I like lingerie. Some people like pizza. It's just my thing.
One thing I've noticed with you, Jai, you've always gotten a piece of lingerie.
I do.
You do.
Yeah. It always has to be looking right. When I whip off them clothes and I look in that mirror, I have to be like, girl, you look good. I have to feel like that. I don't have to wait for anyone to be like, Jaisha, you look nice. I know I look nice because I feel nice.
You made sure. Do you know what I mean? You took care of yourself.
Exactly.
Self-care.
Exactly. So yeah,
All right.
thank you. Exactly. Let us know in the comments. How do you love on yourself? How do you feel good? I'm sure everybody has something. Yeah, I know Miss Chromes loves her soca music and she likes her dancing. So I'm sure she's in that mirror showing off their moves.
Do you know what? Every day, guys, I
this
can't lie.
week.
Every day without a fail, at some point during the day, I spend at least 5 minutes dancing. At least 5-10 minutes.
Just 5?
No,
I
I'm
know.
lying.
I don't
I'm lying.
believe it's
Half
5
an
minutes.
hour. I get carried away. And then sometimes I have the phases where I sing for half an hour, then I go straight into dancing, or it's the other way around. It's just fun. I love
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
Mm.
Definitely. You have to do something to make you feel good. What about you, Wishing on Gems? What's your feel good thing?
Making brunch.
Hey,
Foodie.
food. Yes, please.
Yeah, you know me. I'm a feeder. If you come to my house, you're either eating some sort of a dessert or you're eating lunch.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
I'm a
Big up
feeder.
Tiny in the comments. Tiny says Miss Cromesby dancing for a whole hour.
Yeah, you're
Someone's
right,
speaking
Tiny. Hi,
snap.
Tiny.
I know. More like an hour. Thank you for
Yes,
joining us,
okay,
Tiny.
fine. An hour minimum.
That sounds more like it.
Minutes.
No, but I'm sure we all must do it at some point in time. I don't know about the men. Men, let us know. Is that a thing? Do you guys dance in the mirror? Do you guys
They
dance at
might
home
talk
by
to
yourself?
themselves. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
feeling myself today, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Like, look at the high top, look at the shape of my car. Like,
Everyone knows when I dance.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I love Gem's dance move. You know, the funniest thing is Gems is like, oh, when I dance, but you guys may not know it. Gems is actually like a dancer. She's like a proper professional dancer. She doesn't do it much anymore. I'm trying to talk her into doing it. I'll be like, girl, you should start that dancing stuff again.
a mixture of
The
dances.
potato body, that ain't gonna happen anymore.
I mean, it doesn't have to be to entertain nobody. Just like me with my lingerie, like it's not to entertain anyone, it's not to show anyone. It's just it makes me feel good. So do what makes you feel good.
I've got weak knees and weak ankles. No.
Oh my gosh.
I've
Get the
got good
OAP
knees.
bus pass out.
I've got good knees.
Yeah. Oh, I bet you can. The next thing we're gonna see is Cindy doing is the musset challenge.
I know.
Stop it! Do you know it?
You probably got the video there waiting.
No. No.
Waiting to be uploaded.
Challenge. Look, the eyes.
We see
didn't
you,
do
girl. We see
anything.
you. No, but we've got some great guests coming on today.
Yes.
We do. And we can't wait for them to come and show you their talent today. I always say every single week we have some great guests. Every single week we do have some great guests. Like
But we actually have an artist who's not going to be performing today, but she does my favorite genre of music.
oh,
That brings
nice.
it out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't you like when people come on and they do something favorite of yours, or like one of our things is that we like to have spoken word artists come on because it really like hits that soul, or male singers. You see, when male singers come on,
Sucker for a male singer.
We all are.
we are. But we show love to all of our artists that come on. But it is nice when people that come and they do a specific type of music that you like, specific genre, or a specific type of creative. We love all of it, and because we're creative heads ourselves, we appreciate all of it as well.
Definitely.
But yeah, let's bring on our co-host then, who's going to be on the platform with us tonight.
Yeah, our guest host for tonight is the beautiful SeSe. Singer-songwriter SeSe is best known as a top 12 finalist on the hit TV show The X Factor UK. Nicknamed Little SeSe, the British recording artist found her love for the stage after singing at her first church convention aged 7. Her confidence grew after being asked to sing at the legendary Bob Marley's memorial service for BBC One at the age of 12. Yeah. you know what? Let's just bring on SeSe, yeah, because let's just bring her on in it so we can find out more about SeSe and get into the show properly.
Hey!
Hey, girl!
Hi.
Welcome!
Nice to see you. How are you?
How are you guys?
We're good, thank you.
Doing
Good.
great, thank you.
How are you?
SeSe, how are
I'm
you?
good. I've been really busy, but good busy, so I'm very grateful.
That's good.
Doing a lot,
good.
getting a lot ready for Valentine's, because I'm dropping my first single of the year on Valentine's. First video, kind of ever, really.
Wow.
Valentine's, so just getting a lot ready for everybody.
Amazing.
Before we do get into knowing more about you, SeSe, I don't know if you heard us backstage, but we were talking about Valentine. And what is one of the things you do to love on yourself?
Well, you know, girl, I cook food. So you see, Gemma, I cook food. Love my lamb chops, soaked in red wine, and my
chops.
Turkish seasonings. Yeah, seasonings from the Turkish shop. Guys, go to the Turkish shop for your seasonings.
Okay.
And I have probably about 13 in a plate with nothing else. Maybe a salad. Yeah, and my favorite drink, Coppersberg cider, loads of ice, and a movie.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
What's the
What movie are we picking? What movie?
I love action movies, to be honest. I love action, like John Wick, anything like that. Anything
I like
of
John
that
Wick.
sort. Yeah, I love a movie where like a person just doesn't want to be troubled and you trouble them, and then they go come get you. You know, those are the movies I like.
Love it, love it. Like, are you going to be doing anything special for Valentine's?
You know, I might be on a live. I might be on DJ Styler's live. Yeah, I actually am going to be on DJ Styler's live, to be honest. But for myself at home, I don't know. I think I'm just going to do some lamb chops and watch a movie and rest my vocals, you know, because I'm not in a relationship at the moment. So it's just me, all time for myself.
Hey, we love that.
Love it.
We love that. Cindy?
Yeah. Might write something, actually. Might see if there's an inspiration somewhere.
That would be good.
That would be wicked. So why don't you tell us about who SeSe is, how you begun your career in music, and how you fell in love with it all?
Well, okay, so I'm a singer-songwriter, mommy of 2 beautiful children. I'm a mental health advocate as well, so I do a lot when it comes to mental health. I've, you know, launched campaigns with the Royal Foundation, which is the Royal Family. So I've done so much. If you dig around on Google, you see what I've done to support, you know, mental health as a campaign and changing the stigma and the way we see it. I also dance as well. I rap. I write my own music. I teach vocals. So right now I'm just like getting back into the swing of it. I did have writer's block for a good year and a half. So it was crazy. I was like, oh my God, I can't write. I don't know what, the paper was blank. So I took a break, but it's back. 2021 is literally on fire. So perfect. I think I needed the break to find myself, to sort of love nature a bit. I was just walking with barefoot on the grass all last year, especially with the lockdown. You know, I said, okay, this is the year for me to gather my thoughts, you know, and find myself again. So now I've just been writing, doing different styles of music so I can please everybody. Yeah, that's really what I'm about right now. So my fire is just relit, really, for music. So I hope you guys love what I have.
Definitely. Definitely. So I know Miss Crohn's mentioned that you had been on X Factor before. Yeah, so tell us a little bit about that journey.
So that was in 2013. That was a beautiful experience. I entered in a group and got changed into another group. It's really difficult, like being on live TV and getting to know your group and gelling as quick as you can. But it was a beautiful experience and I learned so much. And yeah, it was a beautiful experience, is all I can say. So we got to week 3. But I was thinking, should I go back solo? I don't know. We'll see. Because everyone's like, go solo, go do it. Because I am a solo artist, but I do love the group thing too. I love girl power and I love group vibes on stage. So that's why I did the group thing. But you know, hey, SeSe solo for now, definitely. Yeah.
I remember from a kid, This girl has been singing in the playground, either by herself, in a girl group. I remember I was in a different girl group and we were rivals.
Uh-huh.
History.
Yeah, primary school. I think in my if I can remember, I think from primary school to secondary school, I was always in a choir or singing in the playground, making up routines and stuff like that. And I guess I took it serious. I mean, I've always loved singing, but I guess I took it serious at 20, at the age of 23, I think I took it very serious. I was like, okay, I want to make it. I want to do this. This is what I want to do full time. And that's when I really put more effort into it. And I'm now doing music full time. It's been difficult because of the lockdown. Obviously, my shows just cancelled. cancel.
Oh.
But you know, it's still giving me time to grow and perfect myself for when outside opens back up. I'm gonna be killing it. So I'll take the time to learn and teach myself more things, because you know you can learn something every day, and I've still got a lot to learn. So the break has been really good, actually needed, I think.
Yeah. So where did let's go back a little bit to little SeSe, like when SeSe was a baby. Where did the love of music come from?
You know, my mum sings, and you know, all my family sings. Like my sister, my daughter sings. I don't know if my son can sing. I'm still trying to listen for the tunes there. But my daughter's 11. She sings, and I think my mum pushed me because I guess she didn't push herself. So she's like, "SeSe girl, you're not gonna not do nothing." So my mum put me in. I used to wear my mum's heels as a child. I used to take the spray bottle or the brush and just sing in her heels, and just take her heels and just sing all day. I used to sing in the bathroom, sounding like a strangled cat sometimes. My older sister was like, "You sound like a strangled cat." But I practiced and practiced. Yeah, the bigger notes. But then me sound like a strangled cat all those years ago. My belting is really good now. So yeah, the cat's out the bag. She's nice.
Yeah. It came in handy.
Yeah, so I just took it. So from when I was young, and then I was singing in church. You know, so growing up singing in church with my sisters, you know, just allowed me to connect to music more, have an emotion. So that's so I went into soul singing from church. And obviously, growing up, I'm a reggae baby. You know, my parents are Jamaican, so reggae. I love my reggae music. Then growing up, going to parties, you know, I get into the dance hall. You know, then you know when you're finding yourself in college, I'm like, let me try out a few things. You know, dubstep, rock. So I call myself a music chameleon because I love every genre. You'd probably be surprised at things that I play. I find inspiration in everything, to be honest. So I just want to give everybody a piece of me.
Definitely, that's dope. I like how you said that your children like are singing as well, because I feel that way. So when I see my children sing, I've got 4, and 3, 2/3.5 out of them sing. And when I see them, I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's so cool to see like a talent from yourself has passed to your children. So that's so dope.
And I don't want to force my children. So my son's 7, so I'll wait for him. But my daughter, she sings. I used to be like, "Mama, sing, come." But I said I don't want to force what I love on her. But you know what? She sings Korean now at 11 years old.
Korean.
I said, you know what you're saying? She's like,
what does she say? Is that K-pop?
I'm like, it's not. K-pop. So she loves the K-pop. She's singing every day. I'm like, girl, you're gonna have to teach me some of these words. Like, so she's even learning Korean through music. So you see, music is so powerful.
It is.
Music really is one language. So she's making me proud already. So we'll see what my daughter becomes.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And it's something that you can share together. Like, it's that something where only like you can bond together with.
Yeah, definitely.
I love. So that's beautiful. Yeah. Well, we love that. So what have you been doing then during lockdown? I know that you said you were supposed to have some performance or shows and they've been cancelled. So what have you been able to do to keep your creativeness alive?
Well, last year lockdown, I had writer's block, and then I had a gig in Jamaica. I had a wedding, and it was my first time being there, so I was excited. I was like,
wow.
So I was thinking maybe if I go to Jamaica, I'll have my writer's block will be gone, but it kind of stayed with me for a whole year, to be honest. So I said, you know, instead of being frustrated, because all the artists will understand when you've got writer's block and you're trying, it gets worse. You kind of have to stop. and say, right, let's put this in the box, put it on the shelf. And, you know, so I took the time out to, you know, just kind of be closer to nature, meditate more, read my books more. And it kind of took a whole year. So I said, maybe this for me is a blessing. You know, people going for a lot in the lockdown. So I'm very thankful that all I had was a writer's block type thing. Yes, anxiety as well. But, you know, I just took all my emotions and just started to write. And at the end of last year is when my writer's block left me and I started to write music. So going into 2021, I said, SeSe, you ready to go, girl? This is the year, do what you need to do. So the break was well needed. I just meditated, rested, gave thanks, listened to my gospel music, you know, walked outside barefoot, you know, just enjoyed the weather, whether it was rain, sun. I just appreciated everything around me and gave thanks, really.
Sounds like you had a lot of time to reflect and just, you know, think about the things that you really, really needed to focus on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And be a teacher as well for my children. I had to be a teacher. I was right, kids. Session started. So I had to play teacher role as well, which was crazy, but it was fun. But yeah, I had a lot of reflecting time.
Big up to those in the comments. Kai, thank you for joining us and interacting with us. Romeo, thank you. Romeo says, SeSe, you are the best. So thank you there, Romeo. SeSe, I know that you mentioned that you worked with mental health charities and on that front. So talk to us a little bit more about that.
Okay, so the charity that I represent is called Best Beginnings, and that's a charity where we support parents or parents to be, because we believe that the parent has to have their head straight, otherwise we can't give the best to our children. Growing up, I went through a few difficulties myself, you know, suffering with anxiety, depression at one point as well. And it was more or less coming from me just wanting the best for myself, the best for a career. You know, you get anxious, you want to try things. So from what I went through, I said, you know what, and I came out of it. So I began to sort of mentor others and teach others what I did to come out of my anxiety and how I cope on a day-to-day basis, being a young parent as well, because I was a young parent. And, you know, being told that I literally saved lives, literally, I said, Lord, well, I guess I was meant to do this. I was meant to go through something because I apparently saved lives. And that's a big thing for me because, you know, when it comes to suicide, depression, anxiety, all that mental health thing that we kind of close in a box, I think it's important that for people to understand it's okay to not be okay. Don't be embarrassed. Please go and get help. Everybody's going through something, and everybody's mental because you have a brain. If you have a brain, you are mental. You have mental health. You have to look after it. Just like if you were sick, you go to the doctor for your knee, your broken knee. You have to go to the doctor for your brain if you're having a few issues. So I just represent it, and people are like, girl, you make anxiety look so good. I'm like, girl, stop it. But you know, I used to do seminars, and I still do. But lockdown, you know, so I would do seminars. You know, BBC Radio 1 Extra. I would talk. I'll be on the panel, sharing my story. So even the Heads Together campaign that I helped launch with Prince William and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, which is Prince William and Princess Kate and Prince Harry. We did a lot of work. I ran a marathon, which like ruined my knees, but my meniscus is like damaged, but okay, it's fine. But I ran a marathon for mental health as well, the Virgin Money London Marathon. So I did so much that I don't know, because I'm not fit. I was like, it was hard. But I did it for the cause. So that's what we did for BBC One. And I just hope that, you know, through what we did in 2017, people are reaching out more. And I did see a shift. I will say I did see a shift since we launched the campaign, because everybody's gone through something, and, you know, we just need to stay lit, you know, and reach out to somebody. Sometimes it just takes for somebody to listen. You know, you don't have to speak, just listen and it's going to be all right. So that's what I represent as well.
No, that's beautiful.
Big. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Yeah, I love it. I feel like you made a valid point. Like, everybody is going through something. Like, and I think when people know that they're not alone in it, there's some, as fine as someone may look on the outside, everybody's going through something. So never be afraid to talk to someone about it. Reach out to a family member or a friend. Organizations like SeSe that she works with, and talk to someone, because we're all going through it. Yeah. So I love that. In your bio, and I love fashion, it says that you were nominated the best dress at the Thor premiere.
Yeah,
What did you
won
wear,
best
girl?
dress.
What did
No,
you
I
wear?
wore a black dress. I wore a black
What?
dress. That's what it was. I think it's because the girls and I, we all were dressed in black. I shaved my hair off, so my hair was all back. And I don't know why we won best dress. I don't know. I think it was the all black thing. It was cute. We were styled by the team on X Factor, but we won best dress. I was like, okay. So I was in the magazines, like OK Magazine, Reveal Magazine. I was like, girl, yes. So that was lovely to have been branded that. That was nice.
Yeah, definitely. I think even though you said it was just a black dress, I'm sure it would come across like with your confidence. You probably just rocked it so well with confidence, and that's why.
Yeah, we were there. You know, it was cute. It was cute.
Oh no, we love that. So, was you going to say something, James? You're on mute, love.
How was your time being in a girl group? Because obviously you didn't know these girls, and then put together. Like, how were their personalities, and how did your voices mesh together? How did one know to take the lead?
Well, I was made lead singer because we were in Gary Barlow's category, so I was made lead singer. It was, I guess, because everyone's solo, because they were solo, but Nicole Scherzinger said no to them. So, and I came in a group, and I guess I still stood up from my group. But in that group, I didn't even know them still as well. So I don't think we had enough time to gel our voices. But it was a difficult thing because, you know, girls, you know, getting strong singers, 3 strong singers, getting to know each other. We don't know each other. We've all got different strengths. I do have a strong voice, I guess, but I do know when to pull back for harmonies. I guess being in the limelight, cameras every day, cameras all day, all night, it can be difficult. So it was a difficult thing, and I learned a lot. So that's all I can say really. It's not easy learning to get to know somebody that you're living with on camera every day. It's crazy. Like cameras all night and all day, just in your room. When you wake up, cameras looking in your face.
Wow.
So it's not easy, yeah. And being away from your family members, so everyone's got stress in the house. It's a competition. Somebody's voice is gone. Someone's voice is gone here. Someone's not in the mood. Crazy.
Yeah.
Someone can be eliminated next week. Is like the pressure was on in that house. But it, you know, at the end of the industry, you have to have thick skin. So it's definitely a learning curve for me. 100%.
Yeah.
So I'm really thankful for it.
Did you
Definitely
make
preparation.
the tour?
Sorry?
Did you make it to the X Factor tour?
So we had our own tour. So when you get eliminated off the show, we went straight on a tour. So yeah, so we practically, everyone goes on their tour. So according to your bookings, you go on your tour. So we toured straight away, and it was lit. It was lit. I have to say, it was so lit. Imagine just doing covers and everyone's just loving everything that's coming out your mouth. It was amazing. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. But obviously the group broke up. So when the group broke up, I said to myself, right, SeSe, on it solo again. So that was a beautiful experience, I will say. Difficult, but beautiful. Yeah.
I can't really see you being in a girl group again, to be fair.
You do see me?
No.
I can't.
I don't know if I see myself. I think what I would do is the backing vocal singers and my dancers. That's how I would create that girl power on stage. I don't think the girl group is me, because I think me, I'm quite a workaholic, so I'd be like, girls need to harmonize again, and then they might be tired, and I don't want to step on anyone's toes, so I don't think I could do the girl group thing. Yeah, unless girls, you're out there and y'all serious, you know, let's work it. But you know, I think it's all over me right now.
No, do you know what's so funny is that whole girl power thing that you talk about? Like, I feel like that's something that we embody a lot, and in terms of how we came together, it's such a crazy situation, and we actually, like, I've never met a set of women who have gelled so quickly like us, like into the same things. Birthdays are very close together. Like, we all love to sing. We all, like, it was just crazy. And I feel like that whole women empowerment thing, like being with your girls, is a real thing. And the unfortunate thing is sometimes we don't understand as women that we have to put away ego, you know, for the better good. You know, women like to be catty
Yeah.
And I think that's what lets us down sometimes. But if we had the right mindset and we brought forces together, like, we could be dope. I mean, look at us here. Every single week, we are right here with my girls doing our thing. It can be done.
It can be done. We need to promote it.
Definitely. So we definitely commend you for trying it. And as you said, like, it's such a roller coaster ride being in that situation, but you guys held it through, and it's taught you a lot.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So, have we got any music for you?
Have you?
Have Ms. Crown?
Yeah, I've got some.
Oh,
I do.
So this will be my old music. I've got new music literally releasing from the 14th of February and onwards. So that's the great things. On my birthday, April, I've got my favorite song releasing as well then. So I've got some things lined up for you guys across the year.
Perfect.
I'm excited.
Thank
Yeah, definitely. And make sure you plug us with that track that you're going to be having coming out on the 14th. We would love to make sure that we play on our show. So if you send that to us, so we can keep up to date with what you're doing. 100%. Plug your social media. So we want to always make sure that we keep up to date with that and let the people know where they can find you as well.
Okay. So when you say plug, you mean say it?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, let us know.
Well, SeSe Foster official. If you go on Google and type in I bit my tongue. Sorry.
Don't worry.
If you say SeSe Foster, Foster on Google, you see everything that I've done, and you can just make it easier that way. You can see everything I've done, from mental health to music to the shows that I've been on and YouTube. Everything should come up. So SeSe Foster, SeSe Foster.
Perfect. Well, we look forward to more conversation with you throughout the show. Are we going to be playing one of the tracks now?
Yeah, let's play one of the tracks now.
Perfect. Do you want SeSe to introduce the track, or are you going to introduce it?
No, SeSe can introduce it. Yeah.
Guys, before we play the track, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Total Exposure UK YouTube channel, and catch us on all our other social medias. We are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, Twitter, and Spotify.
Got there.
So the track that we'll be playing for SeSe this evening, you will be able to find on our Spotify playlist. If you have any trouble finding it, you can head over to our Instagram page, which is Total Exposure UK, and you'll be able to find the details there. We will link it in a story or in a post or in our bio. You'll be able to find it somewhere. And if you can't, just send us a DM and we'll be happy to send any information over to you. Also, if you are creative or you know any creatives or talented people, get them to send us a DM or an email, and we'll be happy to have a look at their stuff, speak to them, and possibly get them on the show.
Oh, what's this one? Reggae music? Oh, I'm a reggae baby. I'm a reggae baby.
You guys ready to vibe for a few minutes?
Yeah, so SeSe, go ahead and introduce your track.
Okay, so this one's called Reggae Music, dedicated to all my reggae music lovers. Enjoy.
My gate and went out for a walk. As I wish you undo. As I passed a dreadlocks counter, heard them say, sweet sounds of reggae music. I know the music at the drop someday. If you pull it up more than twice, give me the music like this skank and wine. Turn up the music, make me rockin' at the dance.
I think I feel like this noise on my tonight. more children.
Sorry. Let's pull that up. Let's pull that up. Let's
Okay,
pull that
hold
up.
on,
Sorry. Do you, look, like guys,
Can y'all hear
come
it
on.
properly?
Yeah, I'm a reggae fan, right? And I feel you on this, girl, because when I used to sing back 13 years ago, so right, I used to do reggae as well. No, listening to that track, we need to hear that properly. So we need to get our DJ to be playing this track. Like people need to hear this properly. We need to we need to hear this properly, guys.
There's some basses in there and everything. Y'all need to hear the bass, man. This is a skanking song. Y'all can skunk.
vibes.
So, first of all, we're going to be playing it. We're going to make sure that it happens. We're going to be playing it this evening. I need to hear it. But before we do, like when we do get to there, we'll get you to introduce it again if we can, if that is possible. But talk us through the track. What was the inspiration behind it? How it came about? When did you record it? Talk to us a little bit about the track.
When did I record that? I think I recorded that the year before last. Yes, the year before last, because last year I had writer's block. I was just in my kitchen. I was like, okay, I have a rhythm from Alison Mason. She sent me a rhythm produced by Bubblers. He's a Grammy Award-winning producer. Listen, congratulations. I was like, I was listening to like, how can I write on this beat? And then and I was washing my Dutch pot as well. So my Dutch pot was on my plate rack. And then I thought of pass the Dutch on the left hand side, pass the Dutch on the left hand side, and I go, give me the rhythm, let me and yeah. So I was like, okay. So then this song was born. Light on the music, have it drop so nice. Light up or pull it up more than twice. Give me the music, make me skank away, yeah. Turn up the music, make me rockin' at the dance. So that's how that was born, really. So it's really coming off Musical Youth. So if you know your reggae music, you'll know Musical Youth from way back in the day. You know, that's how that one was born, really.
I love it. That's that
so when
proper.
I perform it for my oldies, you know, my regular lovers are like, yes, technical figure, yes.
Exactly, that's that proper rub off that wallpaper.
Yes, thank you.
Music. Yes, that's what I'm feeling now. I love that.
I believe that as a British, you know, Jamaican girl, I have to continue my reggae and represent my reggae music. So reggae is something I will never leave behind.
100%. And you know what's so dope as well? Like, as I said, being an artist who used to sing reggae music as well, putting your voice, that the type of voice that you have, like on a reggae track is doper than putting on your standard R&B or hip hop or whatever. Like, it stands out so much more. It's beautiful. Like,
oh, thank you, Queen. Yes.
So yeah, putting a track like that out there, and as you're saying, keeping to your roots and where you came from, you have to do something like that. You have to represent.
You have to keep it alive.
Definitely. I look forward to when our DJ comes on, and hopefully we can play that and let the people hear it properly, because you can't play them kind of tracks without the bass and like I want to feel it. I want to start like I want to whine too.
Ooh, yeah.
Give me your music, let me skank away. Turn up the music, let me rockin' at the dance. You see, you have to turn it up.
Yeah.
Turn it up.
Your track that's coming up for Valentine's, what type of track is that? Give us a little taster, or what is it like?
Okay, so I've not written as explicit as this before in my life, I will say, because I'm coming from reggae. But I thought to myself, I'm a music chameleon. I want to give something to everybody. Like, I go party, like I go to dancehall parties, I wine up my stairs, I go on my thing, you know, when I'm ready. So I'm like, okay, SeSe, it looks like this, because every Valentine's I've always done a beautiful song, you know, baby, I love you. Yes, I've done the beautiful songs. So I said, SeSe, okay, just do a dancehall song. So Pimp Skull sent me a beat. I said, the first thing that came to my head was, you know, I want you, now I need you, real talk. I was like, oh, it sounds sexual. It's a sexual song now. And then the chorus was just like, sorry, the chorus is like, I don't want to say it. The chorus is,
go on, girl. Exclusive.
It feel big, it feel big. Boy, I love it when I slip on you. So it's quite an explicit song. So X-rated, please, 18 and no, 21 and over. I was joking. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, but it's please be of age to. So it's an explicit song. It's a dancehall song, and I'm going raw for the first time with the words. I'm not even tied in the words for this one, so it's a bit cringe. But as I said, I'm an artist and I'm a music comedian. I do music for everybody, and sometimes people like the raw version of a song. So I said, SeSe, let this be the raw version, but across the year, you'll still give music to everybody. So some people like SeSe, girl, what's going on? My mom's like, I'm not listening to it. I'm not listening to it. I was like, Mom, don't worry. But yeah, it's really hot. It's really steamy. So I hope you guys like that one. So I shot the video.
Guys, for all them married
so
and
I see those on her profile in the bath.
Hey.
It was cold. I was like, oh, I'm so freezing. But like, it was fun.
Oh, guys, Valentine's Day.
It's called It Feel Big.
Valentine's Day this Sunday. SeSe's new track will be dropping for the grown folks. And the video.
The same time. You're gonna drop it.
You better send it our way.
I was about to say we need to be posting up on. We need to be posting that.
100%. Thank you, Queens.
You're welcome,
no
Queen.
problem. No problem. Talent is talent,
right?
Yeah, recognize talent. Let's get our artist on for tonight, Cindy.
Same. Hey, so performing shortly, Rhymez, born and raised in East London, Hackney, has been rap music. Never.
It was a golden
And that was SeSe.
Thank you.
No, that's dope. We needed to hear that. We needed to hear that. That was dope. Love the track. Let everybody know where they can find that.
Music. I think that's on Bubbler's website. But once again, if you type in my name, you should see it. I'll make everything much easier. So if you just type in my name, I'll make sure everything's tidy.
Perfect,
you guys.
perfect.
Yeah.
SeSe Foster, if you want to look up anything regarding to SeSe, anything about her music and her charity work that she does, just type in SeSe Foster in Google and you will find everything there.
Yes,
Perfect. Miss Crones.
Back to introducing our performer tonight. Rhymez, born and raised in East London, Hackney, has been rapping since his young school days. Rhymez started out with poetry, but then took it to music around 4 years ago and has been consistent ever since. With a style of rap and Afro swing, he can pretty much flow on anything. He's already had a few collabs in the past with other artists, and he has much more in the pipeline. I can't lie to you lot. His wordplay is on fire. Let's bring on Rhymez.
Hey.
Let's bring on Rhymez.
Jeez, what are you not saying?
Welcome.
Hey, SeSe, you're wavy, you know.
Oh, thank you, King.
Oh my God, I was vibing to that. What?
No, that's good.
You're not saying
Welcome,
anything.
We're good.
Thank you.
Before we do go any further, I've asked everybody on the panel today, and you're the only king here amongst queens, so we have to hear your saying
Thank
as
you.
well. What do you do to love on yourself?
To what? Loving myself.
Yeah, show yourself some self-love. Is there anything that you do? Do you go out for walks? Do you write music? What do you do? What's your thing?
I get a trim.
Hey, I hear a lot of men say that. I can't lie. He gets a
I
trim.
get a trim still.
Well,
Yeah, he's keeping it 100 with us. He gets a trim.
Yeah, I get a trim, write some music, you know. That's about it. Right, that's a bad question.
I'm sorry.
Nah, you like that right now. I got no trim. I'm in quarantine. My hairline's still not bad though, but this trim is a bit tricky right now.
Well, we hear that. And are you doing anything in particular for Valentine's? Do you have a loved one? Is there a Mrs. Rhymez?
Nah.
We got to ask.
we just
No, I
asked.
hear that still. No, I'm single
The
still.
people might want to know.
Yeah, no, I'm single. I'm rating Valentine's Day though, man. You not in a relationship, do your thing.
Hey, you lot in a relationship, do your thing. Rhymez is single for the ladies out there.
Yeah, ready to mingle.
What is there to do?
I don't know.
Huh?
Maybe if you had a loved one, you bubble together.
Get
Have a picture
chocolates.
in your living room.
What did you say, Rhymez?
Get chocolates in it.
Get chocolates, yeah. Cook some dinner, do a movie.
Like that.
I don't know. What would you do? Any suggestions, ladies, gents? If we are in lockdown, what do you do for Valentine's? Anything in the comments, guys? If you are coupled up, what are you guys doing in the comments? Let us know. What do you do during lockdown?
Is saying he's your biggest,
I'm gonna
or
answer
he's
that.
your biggest fan.
Play them slow jams. Get ready for that.
100%. Bring out that Boys to Men.
Lord,
Some Jagged Edge.
Bit of Joe, please.
Some Joe to see.
Bit of Genuine.
Yeah, man.
A little bit of Joe. Pull out them bangers. You know what's mad about it? There's who would you pull out for 21st day, like 21st century music? Who would you pull out?
Genuine.
You'd still pull out Genuine.
Yes.
What about you, SeSe? Who would you pull out as a 21st century artist?
I don't know, because I love a lot of things. I would love to pull out Aaliyah, but you know.
I love
Rest
Aaliyah.
in peace, my
I love her.
girl.
I would love to hear her now, what she would come with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Rhymes
Okay,
got some fans in the building still.
Yeah, big up to the Rhymes fans.
Big up everyone that's looked
Wait, I feel like they're
now.
fighting over who's your biggest fan.
Let them.
What the hell?
They're fighting over it.
Hey,
Yeah.
Rhymes. So tell us a bit more about yourself. Who is Rhymes? Like, obviously, as mentioned in the beginning, in the introduction, for 4 years now you've been taking music seriously. Like, when did that transition happen?
All right, cool. So, Rhymes, yeah. First of all, I started off rapping when I was like 13, innit? But I wasn't taking it serious. That was just playground bars, just playing around what I can do. And then I was sitting down with my cousin, God rest his soul, yeah. And then we were thinking, what can we like make your artist name be in that? At first, yeah, I had the dumbest artist names. At first I was known as Shadows. I was known as Blizzard. I even had the cheek to say Blizzard with 2 Z's and 2 R's. Can you imagine?
Blizzard.
You know, like that, like some dumb names, like it made no sense. And then we sat down and we were like, what can we come up with? Like, what's gonna catch on in it? And then we realized that a lot of the times I talk here, I tend to rhyme without even realizing. Yeah. Well, he was like to me, why don't you call yourself Rhymes? And I went, oh, I don't know nobody called Rhymes and that can run. So came up with that name. And then we just started like writing music from there. And then I started dabbling in poetry at first, innit? So when I started doing the poetry bit, I was just like, do you know what? This is my lane and this is what I feel like is best for me, innit? But I still explored music, but not as much as I did with poetry, innit? So I just kept to poetry, and then that started hitting a lot, innit? And then the last poem I wrote and ever said was when my cousin passed away, innit? And that's also the reason why I kept the name Rhymes. Otherwise, I would have came into the industry with my first name. So yeah. So when I wrote that last poem, I said to myself, do you know what? Yeah, because he was so headstrong with music, I'm gonna try the music thing and stick with it if I can do, innit? Do you get me? And then I had like the right people around me, innit, to make this happen. And then I've also got the chance to witness so many different things. Like my brother, doing madness in the music. I think he's in the comments as well. But yeah, he's doing madness in the music. No lie. Because of him as well, I've been able to see things a lot of people that's coming up the way I am haven't seen. So I know exactly what angles and things to do, which way to go about things. Do you get me? Just seeing stuff like that, it's benefited man so much. Do you get me? But yeah, Rhymes is just coming up, you know. They're gonna know though.
Well, you've been busy.
Very. Yeah, you know it. Do you get me?
I've heard too.
Yeah. Do you know what? I say this to Tiny, like, big up Tiny Artist as well, who was a previous guest as well.
Sorry.
You okay? I was saying to Tiny that, you know, you guys as a collective, you guys as a circle, and how you guys support yourself is amazing. Like the support system that you lot have together, like, it's amazing. I admire it because you all push each other. It doesn't matter.
It's the whole team.
Whole team. Like, it's proper love there.
Yeah, 100. They're my guys, man. Cali, Say, Tiny, Remedy. You get me? Cali 2 times. Anisha. We're killing it right now, you know. It's good. I watch.
Yeah.
So is it that you have is it a collective of musicians, or do you guys do stuff together? How does that work? Like, or are you just friends and that are all doing music?
Yeah, we're friends, yeah. But everybody's an individual artist. We're a collective of individual artists. And there's different talents there, and people dibbling and dabbling in different kind of things in it. But there is a collective which is Saint and Cali. Saint and Cali. They're UV music, mad. They're doing their thing as well. But obviously they're still bro. Do you get me? They're still bros. So we're all like collaborating in that. We got a banger coming out. You see that? The video's done. Cindy, you're in the video. Yeah. It's crazy.
That tune. Whee,
Yeah,
that
yeah, it's
day
gonna
was
go off
sick.
still. It's gonna go off.
An amazing
Love
day,
that.
boy. An
Trust
amazing
me.
experience.
So
Love
yeah,
it, love it. So everybody's doing their own thing in their own right. You're out here doing your thing.
yeah, it's always.
How long have you been doing music? So I know you said you started off with
Yes.
poetry.
Yeah. So I've been doing music properly for about 4 years now. Yeah, since 2017. Properly,
Okay.
where I started getting like music out on platforms, doing freestyles. Like I got Black Box freestyles. I put out a couple videos on Link Up TV. I put stuff out on other people's platforms, people that were coming up themselves as well. I was just getting my name out there, innit? Just putting a buzz out. I got myself on Out Here TV. I was getting my name out just because I wanted to create a fan base. I wanted to see what people thought about me at the time, innit? Because I was just coming out. I think I barely had any followers. I don't even like social media. That's the mad thing. I got forced into it because they said if you want to take this lane, you need to have it. Yeah, but believe it or not, every bit of social media I got now, I never made. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I didn't make a single one of them.
Wow.
It got done for me out of force because people were like, if you're this way, this is what you need to do. I've made this for you, do this, da 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 da. Do you get me?
That's good. So that means you got a tight group of or support network around you that really
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That's dope. That's dope. How was that transition from poetry into music? Because I feel like we hear a lot of artists come on, and that's sometimes where they start because they get into that writing process, and that turns
Yeah.
into them then rapping. Or so, how was it for you making that transition?
Do you know it was at first, yeah. With poetry, I feel like it's so much easier to say more things. Do you get me? But where you're now on beat and you need to cut down what you're saying, but still make sure you say what you want to say, it was hard, wasn't it? So it's like I knew how to rap, yeah. I just didn't know how to break down what I was saying to make it make sense.
Get you
on the beat, innit? So that was the hardest bit. When I learned how to do that, it was a wrap for me. I just caught it. It took me like a month though to realize how to really break it down, find the correct beats, do this thing correctly. But it was a good transition though. Like it feels good because now I see myself and I'm just like, I actually came a long way from what I used to do. Cause I used to be crap. Get me?
At least you could be real and say that.
Yeah, no, 100%. What? If I play you lot tunes from when I was 17 and that, you'll laugh, bro. I was acting out here.
But you know what? If you don't work at it and constantly improve yourself, and then say, "Oh my gosh, I am a lot better."
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah,
100%.
Real sense of William Shakespeare in that.
Yeah, that's my brother still.
Big up Reels.
Come on. Man, like Reels, you know.
I'm gonna have to get Reels on here too.
Remedy as well. They're all locked in.
Yeah.
Locked in.
Come on, the whole crew on. Rhymes and that.
So how do you find it now? Because I liked what you said in terms of that process of being doing poetry and then having to cut it down when you're putting it to a beat but still say what you want to say. Like I feel like that's a real thing for a lot of artists who transition. So what were some of the things that you did in order to move to that place? I know you said it took you a month. When in actual perspective, a month isn't even that long, like
yeah,
it's not even that long. So you did it quite quickly and understood it quite quickly. What did you do?
All right, so this is gonna sound mad, but I just listened.
Okay.
So basically, there'd be times where I would write a tune, spit the tune, even a freestyle, but then also because of the music I tend to listen to, I wanted to see what these guys did to make things fit and make it make sense. Yeah, and the maddest thing is, it was my brother as well. I don't even know if you remember this. Man said to me, bruv, you're saying too much, but just cut it down. Man. That's the way he said it as well. So from that point, that's when I clocked. All right, cool. So basically, in one sentence, I probably would have said, one thing, but then I realized I could shorten that one thing into like 3 words. You get me? And then I just kept running with it like that. And then before I knew it, I started feeling completely different, and it sounded way better.
Yeah, I think that's great how like you were able to understand that. I know some people will be taking them wherever they were like, yeah, I'm fitting all these words in. I don't care what it sounds like. I'm just doing it anyway. But
Yeah.
yeah. And big up your brother again for be like, he told you straight.
Yeah,
He was a real one. He was like,
come on,
nah, that don't sound good. Come again.
Reels, keeping it real.
Innit?
Yeah, reels. Let's go into one of your tracks and then we'll talk some more with you. So let's go into a track.
Alright, so this tune's called Yeah We Get That. I dropped this tune like last year, October, I think. Yeah, I put it on my own YouTube platform, so yeah, subscribe to that, you know, Rhymez TP.
Yeah.
Yes, this tune was produced by thank you. This tune is produced by one of my boys called Corey Sachs. He's also on part of the hook as well. But yeah, check it.
I'm trying to get my breathing rap. Cool. Energy. Line up, tell a fake brother line up. You don't wanna see me get caught like my eyes shut. Trying to get mo in my stack like a liar. No fucking glass, not spitting this fire. Can't lie, I've got a thing for Azariah. Show her I care really like a riot. Been in situations, shit got dire. Fuck Damien Young's bloody sound like a choir. Got this hard drive, no lappy, no license. More time you see me in my grind, I'll be writing. If not, then I bust what I'm driving. Call me fake for the peas that I make either way. I clear more than 5 in a week, don't hate. See me on the streets, either way I get paid. Like SB bars for days. You don't wanna see me roll on you with your mates. Cause that bust down AP's fake. Even when you get wrapped on the spot, it's fake. Leon's got the valley in the boot, fuck Jakes. Fuck the little weed, we'll take that chase. Yeah.
Baby girl, we don't play. Yeah, we stay on the grind every day. Baby girl, we don't play. So jump in the ride, it's free.
Money, yeah, we get that. We don't deal with no setbacks. Your girl, man, I sex that. Tell her put her head back. Money, yeah, we get that. We don't deal with no setbacks. Your girl, man, I sex that. Tell her put her head back. I told her jump in the ride, it's free. Strap the Uber, jump in and out deep. No, you don't wanna roll with them. I already know you wanna roll with me. So baby, just please tell your girl to roll with my cheese. And baby, just please don't text me if it ain't about peace. I'd rather die on my feet than to live on my knees. She'd rather suck on the knees than suck on the feet. It gets peaking, definitely. I'm a dog, but she's upping up my pedigree. African love, you know that's the remedy. Take time, you can put me in your Hennessy. She's on that, keep saying we was meant to be. Baby girl, what you telling me? Yeah, you wanna roll with me? Yeah, can you handle that piece? What? You get that shit for free? Yeah, we call that D.
Baby girl, we don't play. Yeah, we stay on the grind every day. Baby girl, we don't play. So jump in the ride, it's free.
Money, yeah, we get that. We don't deal with no setbacks. Your girl, man, I sex that. Tell her put her head back. Money, yeah, we get that. We don't deal with no setbacks. Your girl, man, I sex that. Tell her put her head back. Money, yeah, we get that. We don't deal with no setbacks. Your girl, man, I sex that. Tell her put her head back. Money, yeah, we get that. We don't deal with no setbacks. Your girl, man, I sex that. Tell her put her head back.
Yes, thank you.
Love that.
Yes.
And what was that track called?
That track is called Yeah We Get That. That's out on my YouTube channel, so go watch up the video. Shout out my boy Kai as well for bringing his Doberman to the shoot. You get me? Huncho the Doberman, hit him up, you know. Shout out to the man for rolling as well.
Love that.
Yes.
Great track, Rhymez. I like that you said that you put it out on your own YouTube channel. That's a big risk to take, especially when you're still like making a name for yourself and you're still up and coming. So how has it been doing so far that you have had it out on your channel?
Yeah, so basically, I never really set a target for it because I'm still building up my channel as it is. So I need to, the aim is to put stuff out onto my own platform to get people to look at it. But that doesn't mean I want to stop working with other platforms. Do you get me?
Yeah,
So
100%.
makes sense.
I always want to have my platform as a referral, as to when people are like, oh, who's that? That's Rhymez. Let me type him in, and then they see my YouTube channel, and then I got a single with a video there, another single with a video there. It looks neat and tidy. That's kind of what I want.
Definitely, definitely. It's all about building the brand.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
So
and you have to do that.
yeah, my page is still building up right now. I haven't really
Perfect.
preed it too tough, but I know that I'm dropping another single on there this Sunday. It's a Valentine's Day tune.
Another Valentine banger.
Yeah, it's a bit ironic, but that tune that's gonna slap still.
And what's your track about? We got SeSe.
It's called-
SeSe that she's doing it. She's gonna be explicit this Valentine's. What are you doing, Rhymez? What's Rhymez doing?
So my tune is featuring a friend of mine called Anisha and another one of my boys called Cali 2 times. That tune's called The 14th. So basically, it is explicit, but Anisha killed singing on the hook. I want to shout out Jasmine. I want to shout out Jasmine because she wrote the hook as well. Anisha just sang it, killed it.
Yeah.
You get me? So yeah, that tune is the kind of tune that my mom's gonna look at me and go, "So that's what you're doing."
That's where you're spending your time.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, I don't know for this boy, or I don't know. She'll be like, just make sure you don't impregnate anybody.
Listen to your mums, Rhymez. Listen to your mum.
Yeah, I know, I hear that still. But yeah, that's basically what I got dropping still. But so it is explicit, but it's very, very wavy. Like, you'll definitely like it. I mainly did it for the girls, to be honest.
Okay.
I got a sense where the girls go, the man them follow. So if the girls rate it, the man them will take to it.
100%. You see, talk truth. Tell them.
Yeah, no, it's facts. It's facts. No matter how anybody sees it, it's facts. Like I keep saying to guys, bro, if you're outside a club and you see the club full of girls lined up, are you not going to that club?
True. They are.
Exactly.
If you see bare man lining up, you're not gonna look twice. You're not gonna care.
What are they going in there for?
Exactly. That's the whole point. It's the same with music. If girls are liking it and girls keep running it, guys will start running it.
100%. So your track that you're releasing this Valentine's, is it going to be on your own YouTube channel as well?
Yeah. I got an animated music video to that. There was a bit of complications with it, but I'm gonna have to settle because I got no time. But yeah, that tune is gonna drop on my own channel. It looks decent for what I paid and for what it is. The main thing is the audio. That's what I care about. And audio's intact and audio's good. So I'm hoping everybody takes to that as well.
Definitely.
What is your YouTube channel name?
It's called Rhymez with a space and then TP. So that's Rhymez with a Z as well.
Yeah.
And then space TP.
Definitely. What you can do is put that in the comments so people can have a look once they're off. Or Reels. Come on, plug your brother Reels. Put that YouTube channel in the comments there for us. Come on, right?
All the men remedy Rhymez with a space TP. Everyone type that.
Everyone type that.
You know, like that.
Go there.
Come on.
I told you exposure. How you spelling Rhymez wrong?
Don't take that.
Wait, how are you spelling Rhymez?
I realize you spelled it wrong as well, bro. It's a H.
Don't do that. I don't even know how that happened.
There we go. Thank you, Anisha. Thank you, Anisha. There we go. Rhymez.
She's my biggest fan.
Come on.
Rhymez TP. So Rhymez, you've been doing it for 4 years now. Have you done any performances? Do you like performing?
Yeah. I've done basically. This is mad actually. Listen to this. I've done 2 live shows that was my own. My brother Reels had an opening show for his own headline show, and I was like on stage with him, so I was like his hype man, innit, gassing it.
Wow. Yeah.
And then a big achievement was when we went on a Gets tour.
Wow. Congratulations.
My brother was opening up for Gets, and I was the hype man with him. So that was a mad experience. That was at O2 in Israel.
That must be
that was a mad experience still, car. That's what I got to say. Like, I got to see and be around things that a lot of people coming up won't have been. Like, I've seen all these people in the industry: Gigs, Chip, Lethal B, Gets, Wretch. All these people, I've been around them backstage and everything. And when you see their characters, they're all actually wavy people. Like, they're so cool as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, trust me, it's very, very mad. But it makes you think, like, I've seen it, now I know what lane I'm trying to get into. Do you get me?
100%.
Yeah.
I know what angle to take because I've run into these people in my life and man's seen what they do.
Love that. I love that. So
Right.
what have you got? What was you
Yeah.
gonna say, Cindy? Go on.
I was gonna say, do you have another track?
Yeah, I've got another tune still.
Let's keep it high. Come on.
You saying you ready for this one, yeah?
Ready?
Yeah.
Alright, this tune is featuring my friend Najjar. This tune's called Ego. It's more of a club tune. But yeah, this one's in the works. It's probably gonna drop sometime later this year, to be honest. But yeah, check this one.
Niggas in your eyes, someone on your body, go. Tell me why, but that's it. When I know you love me, don't. And I know that you lie, but you wanna win me down. Maybe we'll be together. Maybe we'll last forever. Maybe we'll be together. Maybe we'll last forever. Maybe we'll be together. Maybe we'll last forever. Maybe we'll be together. Maybe we'll last forever.
Kind of girl that I ever seen, the kind of girl you see in your dreams. It's only right that we breathe, cause everything is on fleek. You look good in them jeans, back it up upon me. So just work for the G, stop being bougie, let's cruise for the ease. You see me skirting through the streets, got me flowing on beats like babe, it's me. And I'm a real G, I can sweep you off your feet if you see this beat. You're the girl that I need when you walk in jeans, it makes me weak. I said 2 personalities, a war meme or to guarantee.
Someone on your body, go. Niggas on your eyes, someone on your body, go. Tell me why, but that's it. When I know you tell me, don't. And I know that you lie, but you wanna with me, don't. Maybe we'll be together. Maybe we'll last forever. Maybe we'll be together. Maybe we'll last forever. Maybe we'll be together. Maybe we'll last forever. Maybe we'll be together. Maybe we'll last forever.
We can be together if you just gave us a chance. Yeah. We can go there, we can make love in France, I ain't thinking about your past, man, I'm thinking about your past and an arch like raw. So many unread messages tell me how that's calm. You got such a huge ego. My sign never ends like Rico. My nigga Keys got keys to a kilo. That's an E9 bar for a reload. They didn't know that I beat code. Baby girl, just cut my zone. I wanna see you deep, bro. Don't choke, man, I wanna hear you moan.
Someone on your body, go. Niggas on your mind, someone on your body, go. Tell me why, but that's it. When I know you tell me, don't. And I know that you lie, but you wanna with me, don't. Maybe we'll be together. Maybe we'll last forever. Maybe we'll be together. Maybe we'll last forever. Maybe we'll be together. Maybe we'll last forever. Maybe we'll be together. Maybe we'll last forever.
Kind of girl that I ever seen. You got such a huge ego. The kind of girl you see in your dreams. You got such a huge ego.
Thank you.
That track is wavy.
Thank you.
Yeah. I love that hook as well. Love it.
Yeah, Najjar, she's waiting. Trust me, she's coming up as well.
Catchy.
Love it. Yes. Where can everyone find that track? Let's let them know again.
That track is not even out, you know. I gave you an exclusive there.
Exclusive!
That's something on the backline, you get me? I'm due to drop that one still.
Love that. We love an exclusive.
I'm actually trying to drop it when the economy is a bit better, because I want that to get played in clubs.
Yeah, that would definitely
get
do
played
good.
in clubs. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
What do you
that was the
think,
main
SeSe?
purpose for that tune, isn't it?
SeSe?
Hey.
What do you think? Were you feeling that?
Yes, I was.
Thank you.
And it's beautiful to see you feeling that too. Like when the song came in, just your energy, the song in general. Yeah.
Thank you.
Like girl was singing the song, you're like, geez. I'm like, yeah.
I could definitely hear that, like in the summer.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's a shame that you're gonna wait. So it's a shame that you're gonna wait.
I wanted to get played in clubs. We're gonna have it patterned and everything before summer. I know that, but we literally sat in the studio. I've recorded this tune a while ago. You know, like, I'm talking like about 2 years ago.
Wow.
Okay. So, all right.
Yeah, and we sat in the studio saying, yeah. So we just said, let's sit on this one because we know we got it. You get me? And 2 years later, the tune still bangs.
It is, yeah. When that happens, you know you've got a banger.
So that already says it all, innit? Yeah.
Big up Kai in the comments. He said, is it Kai? Oh, he or she, sorry. It said, I'm here typing the lyrics, trying to find the song. For you to tell us that it's not out. Like they're looking for the track. Right, it will be out soon.
It's coming, bro. It's coming.
Sorry about that.
Everyone's itching now. Everyone's itching.
Yeah.
I know. It's all coming. Trust me.
But you know what that does mean is, one, you heard it right here first. Don't forget that. Total Exposure UK, you heard it right here first. And two, when it comes out, we're going to be looking for it now because we're like, it's a banger. We're going to be looking for it.
Yeah, stay locked, follow my journey, and trust me, you'll see.
Exactly.
I've got the rhythm in my head, you know.
Exactly. Plug your Instagram and any other social media so everybody knows where they can find you.
All my Instagrams, all my social media is under the name @Rhymez the Poet. That's RHymezThePoet.
Get it now. I was looking at Rhymez TP. I was like, what's the TP for? Makes sense.
That's the poet.
Rhymez the Poet. Get it now. Get it.
Man's got a shout out everyone. Shout out all the man, them Tiny Rose. Shout out my boy Kai at Honcho the Doberman. You get me. Shout out Labelle the Lights for the catering. Shout out Honey Caters as well. If you don't actually need catering for music videos or parties and that, actually hit up these people. You know, the food is 10/10. Like, get me. Labelle the Lights and at Honey Caters, the food is crazy. Yeah, trust me.
Definitely, guys.
What's their Instagram?
I was gonna say those.
Go on my Insta and just type in Labelle the Lights and Honey Caters, and then you'll see it right there.
Honey Caters and the Bells the Light. If you are looking for some ads, you want to be showcasing your stuff a bit, hit us up. Let us know. We will run your ads right here on the show. Let us know.
You know, like that. 100%.
Definitely. We love what you're doing, you know, Rhymez, and we love the
the
energy of the team as well, and the people and the support that you have around you.
Thank you.
That's real dope, especially in today's world and society. Sometimes people don't want to show people love. You know,
that's
real. Do you get what I mean?
That's
so the fact that you've got like a whole team of people around you, like, that's real dope.
Yeah, no, trust me, I always appreciate my circle, man. I got good people around, man.
You do.
Yeah. Tiny said Rhymez coming with the words of wisdom. Yes. He's a poet, of course he is.
I learned that from you, guys. I don't know what he's talking about. I learned it from him.
So, Rhymez, you can't go then. It says Rhymez the Poet. You can't go without dropping a spoken word piece. Like, you have to come with it. We don't care if you're a rapper now. We don't care. We're going back to roots. We want to hear.
I haven't written it, or even I don't even remember it. Like, I could give you like a 16 freestyle, but spoken word.
Yeah, come on.
I remember the last time. Oh, Joe, it is. If I had it written down, it was all on my old phone, man.
All right. You know what then?
We'll take one day, I'm gonna do it on the gram, and I'll tag you lot.
Thank you. We'll take that.
100%. If I touch into it again, I'm gonna do it this year. I'll touch into one piece. I'll put it on the gram. Remind everybody why I am the poet, and tag you lot.
There you go.
Exactly. I mean, you can't be, if you're not gonna do it, take the name off, brother. If you like, come on.
I hear that still. It's original, so I hear that still. I hear that.
Yeah.
So, Real says Instagram in 7 days, countdown begins. I feel like we need to put the heat on him. Yes. 7 days,
7
brother.
days.
You have 7 days.
Challenge.
Swear down.
Get the
This is what we're
challenge.
doing, yeah?
You have
Alright,
7
cool. I'll
days.
do it, you know. I'll do it. Don't test me. I'll do it.
Yeah, no.
Go
Yeah,
do
we're looking
then.
for it.
Do it.
We're looking for
Alright,
it.
cool. I'll
Thank
do
you
it,
for
man.
that, Reels, putting the heat on him.
7 days,
This
everyone.
guy,
Yeah?
fam.
Say thank you, brother.
This guy, bro. Say nothing. I'll do it still. 7 days. Let's do it.
Exactly. Real said, man, want to be a poet. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
This is cyberbullying, fam.
It's all love, man. It's all love. It's all love.
So team, get on him. 7 days. We're expecting a
100%.
tag on Total Exposure UK Instagram. Rhymes the poet will be.
I love the emphasis.
He'll be
I'll
putting
be
up a
checking
piece.
on you in like 3 days' time to say how you're doing with it.
Yeah, no, watch. I'll surprise you, innit?
Okay.
And you know what, guys, as well, 7 days time we'll be right here next week, Thursday, 9 p.m. Total Exposure UK. We'll see if we can even play it as well so the people can hear it too.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. Thank you so much, Rhymes, for being with us. I feel like it's time to bring in the DJ so that we can have our vibe session now, because we can't leave without vibing and shelling down the place and enjoying ourselves. Like, it's been a great evening with SeSe and Rhymes.
It
We've
has
heard
been.
some dope music from you both. And we have to end the evening dancing, like vibing.
Mhm.
We say this every single week, right?
Yeah.
We have this show, we have our vibe session, and then we log off. And then it's like, what do we do next? Do you know, every single Thursday I'm not in my bed until like 3 o'clock because I have to try and wind down because I'm so hyped from the show. Like
Adrenaline.
every
innit?
single week.
It's the adrenaline. I get that this every Thursday as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we will be bringing in Butch Cassidy. Guys, if you are in the comments, don't forget to like this video. So if you are in the comments, you haven't liked the video yet, what are you waiting for? Do it right now.
Like that.
Thank you. Do it right now.
Like, comment, all of that.
Thank you. Subscribe to the Total Exposure UK YouTube page. Keep up to date with everything that we have going on. Don't forget, you can find us on every other social media: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We're here every single Thursday, 9 p.m. And it's time to bring in Butch Cassidy. As I said, don't forget, like the video, share it with your people. We can't have talent like this on here and you not share it. Who are you really? You're not sharing.
You'll never get me baking till I get me some. Don't wanna be your girl, wanna take your body home. What do you think I'm working this whole crowd? I mean it, to take it. Watch me fake it, baby, just that you take it. Watch your mama freak, I'ma be the take me now, so the line.
Hello.
Take me now, so the line.
Hi, can you not hear me? Is everyone here? Is that a thumbs up? Can I get a thumbs up? I need to see if everyone can hear me. I need to turn down my microphone. Ooh. There. What about that? Is that okay?
Yo, mommy, forget your mama. I rock your body, wanna be a papa. So shake it, I take it. Damn a rhythm, my body is in sync with my kingdom. And a sheep to make some jinx it. I'll be your night, keep it tight, be your mind. Walk with me down the aisle, so shake, jump to the splash. My now drink,
SeSe, Mama told you.
down there when I'm flowing in tree. Never say no honey, and that's what my
Give me a thumbs up if you can play that for me.
She gon' be my queen bee, get busy,
Can she hear me?
busy all over.
SeSe.
She want it like chronic, bounce it,
Can she play me?
this bitch and go to daddy's ride.
She's got a hand where it is. Can you hear me, SeSe?
Man, when it all blows over, I'ma
Yeah?
go mine, yeah.
Is that a yes? I'll tell you what.
Butch. What?
Yeah. My tummy taking nice and slow, 'cause I'm the kind of girl make the boys mind blow. Check me out, pop a bottle, ho. I'm a queen, it's all I know. SeSe, best into the club, so fly. Got my honeys by my side, we high. Big rise and making you shy. Take me, I ain't gonna lie. Boy, come to me, let's play a game. Forget what mama told me. Red lips so rich, I got the fame. Hold tight, drinks up, yeah. You'll never get me baking till I get me some. Don't wanna be a girl, wanna take your body home. What do you think I'm working this whole crowd? Waist tight, are you ready for the showdown? Shake, shake, I'm in it for the take it. Watch me fake it, baby, just let you flake it. Watch your mama freak, I'ma be the bad type. But your daddy when he slips, a cheeky high five. Take me now, so the line. Make it double cause all drinks are on ya. Take me now, so the line. Sipping up before the night is gone. Take me now, so the line. Make it double cause all drinks are on ya. Take me now, so the line. Sipping up before the night is gone.
Yo, mommy, forget your mama. So shake it, I take it. Damn, my rhythm, my body is in sync with my kingdom. And a chic, yo, makes no jinx it. I'll be your nine, keep it tight. Do you mind? Walk with me down the aisle. So shake, jump to the splash. My nows, drink up, slurp, slurp. Let's blow away the night. Down, arrow down when I'm slowing in. Tree, never say no honey, and that's what mama told me. Round hands free, she gon' be my queen bee. Get busy, 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 busy all over me. She won't. Own it, mental gentleman. When it all blows over, I'ma be a gold mine, yeah.
Boy, come to me, let's play a game. Forget what mama told me. Red lips so rich, I got the fame. Hold tight, drinks up, I win.
This one's for those who think big, think brighter, baby. She got it damn bright.
It's SeSe run now.
So right, feels right now. Yo, so fly. So fly.
That was SeSe and Anaro. Mama told me we had to get another SeSe in before we do anything else. What's good? It's another week. Right here with Butch Cassidy doing the wind down of another show. Once again, thank you to SeSe and Rhymez TP the poet for passing through, blessing us with their music. Right, what have I got in store? At the end of each show, I like to throw down some tunes that have landed in my email box, have some fun, and yeah, just run through some music. So let's catch a vibe. Let's kick it off a little bit like this, something brand spanking new from a group called the House of Pharaohs. Let's get into it.
My girl, my partner in crime. You know I'm sick, look me in my face, tell me I'm lying. Find my clock on an MP3, my card could never decline. This e-commerce just got you a purse, baby, please don't cry. West End, hide, back to the back end, big back to yo. Said I did that deep.
Pushing green to star. No way it will work if you play your part. Now we're really moving, but I see a star. Pull out a couple cars, yeah, we taking yard. Like,
I'm in my getting ready for my need notes. Getting in my pockets. Big road, the realest, we get it dry. Remember, I'm with the guys. Me, my bro, shooting for the get my way on. Big black and flow. Get rapping the rest on. Rock off the straps. That's no cap. Baby, I'm too fast. I'm life is nice. Saw me across the road. She made heads. Guess I'm on the map. Smoke it down until my ass is fat. Give her D until she cannot breathe. We'll drip out, so spill out. She ain't my girl, but she's so loyal to me. I'm rare like fossil, can't you tell? I'm a different breed. These haters ain't nothing to me. Your source ain't nothing to me. Your money ain't nothing to me. What's the best for me? Just laughing, better than nices. On the journey, first surprises. If it's nightmares, I'm fired. They watch me still deny it, deny it, deny it. Okay, 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 okay,
Out here deep inside, my girl, my partner cries. You know I'm sick, look me in my face, tell me I'm lying. Fly my crack on an MP3, my card can never decline. This e-commercial's got you a person, baby, please stop crying.
This the old flow, man's bringing it back. Off the soda, let me turn it to crack. AOD. This the old flow, man's bringing it back. Wrap the tracks up, I'm cleaning up crack.
Trace facts. I brought up packages flow back. She ain't new that she can't get a phone. No way, I'll follow back. Black and I let the d that Kodak. My opponents are broken, they show that fact. If she stepped to me, no cap, that pat's look back. Kodak, my man won't get his crow back. None of his chairman got off like, don't give no chat and have no whack when my snap gang hold that. I locked up the food for the kids like Forest, and then I let go like Rashford. 3 SQ, 3 shanks, that's standard. Feds hit the man, them got the block angered. Stepped in the door, sat down, got pampered. Big back gal, enough weight, she's anchored. Dot chop to a half length, it's tampered. Footy don't crumble, nose in the crouch. If you see them shots like my man, ouch. Been about the ops can vouch. Lift it up, lit the pagans down. Why? Fire. I feel like a clown, but you know what I mean when I make my me and AJ 2 8-piece facts, more than 100 rats. Naps, I get that gumb in the stats, then back. Yeah. What is this track? Turn that off, man. That's nothing but. All man's bringing it. Wrap the tracks up, I'm cleaning up crack. Used to fly. The Yola man's bringing it back. Pass the soda, let me turn it to crack. Motorola. Cuts on my wall, cheese. Play with dogs and end up with fleas. Run up on me, might end up this. 240s in the whip with beams. Please, please, babes, ease. Shorty when I drop on her knees. Get me, I was yard like that, she get me. I was OT trying to hide from the X3. I wanna cop on the. 2 magnums, 2 rounds, 2 babies, 2 large fries, 2 breasts, 2 gravies, 2 hands. 2 5s and 1 380 chain and bracelet. Had it at 18, had me on base. Yeah, I'm 50, I ain't no patty. She cool man, taste me. Telly ain't tappy, he's moving shaky. I brought my winger back home like Spurs. My kettle collections, I'll get caught up and you might get burst. One day street, I'll pay man's hearse. Little shorty with a mashing purse. It could be mine, it could be hers. All job, that's not a man can curse. Man's health get worse if I'm cross that nurse. Like the Yola man's bringing it back. Pass the soda, let me turn it to crack. Motorola, this the whole flow man's bringing it back. Like the Yola man's bringing it back. Wrap the tracks up, I'm cleaning up crack. Used to this the whole flow man's bringing it back. Like the Yola man's bringing it back. Pass the soda, let me turn it to crack. Motorola, this the whole flow man's bringing it back. Like the Yola man's bringing it back. Wrap the tracks up, I'm cleaning up crack. Used to fly packs, I'm giving up plats.
Sorry guys, it was a bit of a technical difficulty there. The music band session.
What's ran away with it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I've got an idea. I have a request.
Okay.
You gonna sing, girl?
So, huh?
I said, are you gonna sing?
Me?
Who are you talking
no,
to?
not tonight, guys. Not tonight. So Rhymes.
Yo.
You know, like obviously you said you're not gonna do the poem today, right?
Yeah.
You know, and you'd rather do a 16
Yeah.
bar. Would you like to just do that?
All right, cool.
Before you do that, Ryan's quick one. That was your track that was playing. What track was that called?
That's called Ego.
Ego. That is a
Ryan's
banger.
Thank you so much. That's Ryan's featuring Naja. Tune's called Ego.
Can you find that on all social media platforms?
Naja, her social media is Naja hers. If you just go in my following and then just type in Naja, it'll come up. That's Najah. But she's very undercover with it. But her voice here is ridiculous, bro. That's not even the half of it. Like, you think Ego's bad? Her voice is stupid. Like, it's gone, like, mad. Like, she's actually like one of my favorite singers as well. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, because I've heard her do so much. Like, her range and her vocals and the tune she's got is crazy. Like, she takes the piss. I'm not even gonna lie. And she's not even trying to take it like too serious like that. And I'm like, you don't even know that you're top tier, fam. You're just there chilling like it's normal. It's not normal what you're doing, you know.
We'll have a look out for her, definitely.
Yeah. No, trust me. But the maddest thing is, I bet you any money, the majority of people are gonna hear of her through me. Watch, because I don't sit down. If you got a talent, I'm bringing you out.
Yeah, that's good. Though.
Trust me. Yeah, no, 100%. She's too lit for me to just sit there and do nothing. Fam. There's no way. No way.
Before you do your freestyle, quick one, SeSe, are you good at freestyling? You're on mute, love. You're on mute. SeSe,
you're on mute.
You're on mute, love.
Don't worry, it happens all the time.
Guys. My battery's at 2%, but yeah, when I'm lit, I can freestyle. But I have to be in the zone for that.
Okay, because I was gonna be like, we could do like a Rhymes freestyle and then you sing, like put a little hook on it. But
it's actually a singy beat as well. It's a singy beat as well, you know.
Is it? Well, let's see. If you can do it, SeSe, and you're feeling the vibe, then we'd love to hear it. If it's not the time, then cool, we get it.
Okay, let's have a listen.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, shall I play the beat? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Willy Wonka.
Check. By any means necessary. I'm trying to get every man sitting like mandatory. Christmas came early, smile so merry, it's so sexy. Be a dog, but I still love the fact next got offended. Shot someone sent me, tugging with a real G, the lifestyle's hereditary. Said I'm so hard, now I feel that's an every semi. We always take it to the max like belly. Slid it in slow, deep stroke, she can feel it in her belly. Me and Ellie, you're Kelly, that let me speak of Nelly. Just hard days, just up in the fast lane, in the night fast lane, picking up role play. Okay, I got plans like Coldplay. The way she whines was a flavor than it's rosé. Okay, she don't really like my homies. Okay, I can tell you about them old days. Okay, convoys on the M-ways. Better bottom lit, baby girl, don't tell me. Fuck with me heavy, I'ma fuck with you heavy. I cut them girls off, get them buried in the cemetery. They can't step into this territory. Always wanna know the story. That's kind of more. Yeah.
Love that.
Hey,
Love that. That beat is
Nice
hard.
beat. I couldn't really hear it properly, but that sounds like a nice. That's like a nice beat there as well.
It's a Willy Wonka song sampled.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that there?
Yeah.
it is. It's proper, innit? I'm gonna buy it still. I'm gonna buy that.
Literally.
Me and you clicked at the same time. I saw your reaction.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, trust me.
What was that?
You know that? I'm gonna buy that beat, 100%.
no, that is a
Do it.
cold beat. Definitely,
Trust me, that
definitely.
beat is wavy. Trust me.
Thank you for that freestyle. Thank
Yeah, it's
you.
all good.
We understand
Come on.
Stacey, that it's difficult for you to hear, but it would have been nice to hear your vocals on it because I definitely
I know,
your
man.
voice like on that as well would have been so dope.
Yeah, it's sweet. I could barely hear it, but I could hear some melodies singing there. It sounds sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It is,
next time we'll
100% next
come
time.
and tune it up. So I didn't tune myself up.
100%, 100%. Thank you so much for coming on, SeSe. Guys, don't forget you can find SeSe if you just type in Google SeSe Foster, and you can find all of her information there on what she's done with her charity organization in regards to mental health, and also her journey in music as well. So SeSe, that's SeSe Foster, Foster. Type that in Google and you'll be able to find all of her information right there.
Yeah.
And thank you, Rhymez, for coming on the show as well. Rhymez TP, the poet. And you can find him right there on Instagram and on YouTube. Type in Rhymez, the poet. Sorry, and you can find all his information there. Both of them have a track releasing this Valentine's, February 14th.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to catch all the information there. And if you need to catch up with what they're doing and you find it hard, which you shouldn't, head over to our Instagram page, Total Exposure UK, and I'm sure we'll have their information up as well as when their tracks drop. I'm sure we'll put it in.
Also, sorry, stay locked. I got a freestyle dropping on Sunday as well.
It's all going on, isn't it? All going on.
That's coming out. That's coming out on Hardest Bars. Yeah, no, this one's coming out on Hardest Bars, Link Up TV. It's dropping 5 p.m.
5 p.m. on Sunday.
Yeah, it's 5 p.m. and the tune is going to drop on my platform at 12 p.m. on Sunday.
And just let everybody know what that platform is again.
Link Up TV, Hardest Bars. It's going to be called Hardest Bars Street Styles.
Street Styles.
Yeah,
so
I've seen that.
Stay locked on my Instagram page. Yeah, stay locked on my Instagram page and you'll see that 100%.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's been so dope getting to know you and hearing your journey and what you've got going on and everything that you've got coming up. And we can't wait to see what you've got in the pipelines and hear everything that you've got going on. So thank you so much for coming on the show. Rhymez
Appreciate you, for real.
And so you don't forget.
You,
definitely.
Thank
so you
you.
don't forget. 7 days time, we're expecting that poem.
3 days.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You know.
Already.
All right. I will message the rest of them too to.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do know as well, yeah. I got a tune with Cindy, you know.
You got a tune with Cindy. You know, Cindy likes to keep stuff on the down low.
Yeah, she's keeping it on the low, you know. Like, the maddest thing is, yeah, it's her tune. But the tune is her and Tiny, yeah. And then I was just going to studio to go chill when they asked me to be on it. And I was like, why not? So I wrote the verse, yeah, and the tune's hard.
Yeah.
Tune is hard.
Naturally just happened. All of that happened in one day.
So trust me.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about releases, shout Cindy and Tiny as to when they're dropping that, because that is their tune and I'm featured on it.
Definitely. See how he's trying to split it, like he's trying to move the focus. Brother, we still haven't forgotten though. 7 days time.
I know.
Nah, but seriously, I can't wait for our track to be finished.
Yeah, no, that's coming still. That's coming 100%.
We look forward to that. Yeah, thank you so much, Rhymez. Guys, don't forget you can check out our Spotify, Total Exposure, And all of the tracks that were played, as well as the artist track, will be on our playlist. So you can find their tracks there as long as they're on Spotify. You can find them there. And if they're not on Spotify, we will have all the information tagged on our social media pages. So you can go and find that information right there as well. It's the end of the night. I'm sad. It's the end of the night.
Already.
But I know.
We gonna see you.
I know. And actually, next week I'll be in London.
What? For the in a minute.
But it's tier 4, lad. How's this possible?
Rhymes, don't be in my business. Don't be in my business.
No, I want to learn how to move like that. I'm trying to learn how to move like that.
To my bubble.
I hear that still. I tried to go to a bubble and then I ended up getting fined by police.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's not good.
So I'm trying to learn how to step correctly.
Definitely.
One time.
You're gonna learn today from me though. Stop being in my business.
Oh my god.
But it's been so good having you guys here. Thank you again, Rhymes. Thank you again, SeSe, for joining us. So sad that we couldn't get the technical difficulties correct for Butch Cassidy's set, but we will be back.
Funny, bro. I got bad messages from that.
I know.
People locked in and people started WhatsApping me like, "What's going on?"
This stuff happens sometimes. We're live and we can't control everything that happens because we're live. We can't be like,
no, of course.
So
I just think more people just found it funny, innit? Because we was all laughing.
It's true, yeah. Butch, that's proper. Like he's probably drinking his Hennessy and just left the decks there just for.
That's what I said. He ran away from the decks. He just played it and ran off. Because he wasn't looking at no messages, nothing.
But we will be back next week, Thursday, 9 p.m. And we'll be hopefully all technical difficulties will be fixed. We'll be fixed then.
It's that time.
It is. It's like nearly 11 o'clock. I've been talking all day.
Rhymes, big up yourself. Love every
big up you lot as well, man. Listen, big up Total Exposure. Subscribe, like, and comment. Share their thing. Because you lot are coming up still. Do you get me?
Thank you.
I'm just happy at one point in my life when you lot are up there, I can say at least I've been on their platform.
True.
Oh,
so you get me?
I love that. Thank you.
That's real shit, fam. Trust me.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate
you. It's all good. Trust me. It's all good.
And guys, just to leave you, whatever you do this Valentine's, enjoy. See you next week.
See you later. Have a nice night.